Hey everybody, I think I might have it working. Can you all hear me? I know it doesn't sound as good as the broken Shure mic, but it works just the same, I guess. Oh man, this thing, it crapped the bed right like 5 minutes before I start my stream, and thanks to this Elgato, I have an Elgato capture card. $200 capture card. You know what I think of it? Piece of crap. I now have a $20 no-name capture card, and it works just fine. Let me tell you about these things, these Shure microphones. I love this thing. It sounds wonderful. You have adapters in the back, one for their little audio mixer thing that you can plug in, and then a USB plug so you can plug it directly into your computer and work. For some reason or another, they decided they had to have a cable with USB-C that plugs into your computer, which is fine. It's a pretty robust plug. But they have a micro USB plugged into the back, and guess what? The plug is rattling around inside my microphone, and I haven't dropped it. I have no trauma to it. I just don't know what to do. I'm going to call tech support, but they're going to tell me, you broke it. It's on you. Send it to us, and maybe we'll fix it, but we're going to charge you. Anyway, I'm just about up to here with the microphone. How is my audio tonight? Tell me that. Dude, they put the crappiest USB port in it. Now I've got to go see whether it's just, I might be better off just to go buy the audio interface for it and just use it that way. I hate to, but the USB, or I'd buy another one, but I'm going to send it back and it's going to take them, months to fix it. And they're going to charge me for it, even though it's still in warranty. Anyway, so it probably sounds maybe a little bit echoey. I don't know what it sounds like right now. I'm kind of hoarse right now because I'm upset over it. I'm not going to have a very long stream because I'm going to go back and try and figure out what to do about this thing. Because even if I get an audio interface for it, I'm sure you can hear me just fine, but the Shure mic sounded so much better, but it's broken. It has a USB plug rattling around on the inside of it right now. That's so nice. And I can't just let it flop around in there. If I use a different interface, I'm gonna have to take it apart to get it apart. So they're not gonna honor their warranty. I mean, I'm gonna call them and ask them, but I'll do the best I can. Anyway, I gotta let it drop and just hate it. I can't win. I just can't win. because I like that thing. Joe, I know what you did last summer. I don't know what about that. It is this summer. It's not last summer. I can take it apart, but I'm not very good. I don't have a surface mount. I mean, I could probably send it off somewhere and they can resolder me a new plug on the end of it. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Or see how much that costs as opposed to just buying a new one and throw it in the trash. And then get an audio interface for it. I don't know. Anyway. Hall Demon, Half Demon, how are you tonight? How are you, X Shadow? Thank you for hanging around. I'm sorry, I just couldn't not start it. Have you ever eaten manwich? Yeah, it's good. Long time ago when I was really very young. Yeah, I did it, and it runs a review. That's why I have the shirt. I have the box up there with the hamburgers thing, the glowing hamburger stuck to it. Oh. When am I going to upload another video? I was going to shoot tomorrow, but I'm probably going to wait till day after tomorrow because I'm kind of upset about my mic. I'm going to be on the line with tech support over this quite a bit. But I was going to do either a pizza review or a burger review. There's just nothing out there to do. It's terrible. I mean, there is nothing out there. It's just pitiful. You know, I was going to do the Hardee's Frisco Bacon Burger. That thing came out about a month ago. I was going to do that because it'd be a little bit easier. I was going to do Marco's Margarita Pizza, but I was just at Marco's 2 weeks ago. I kind of hate to go back and do that again. There's always the Zaxby's Chicken Chipotle Taco, but that's been out for like months. I don't know what to do right now. There's been so little out there. It's just kind of frustrating to me. And I had a day where I just didn't feel like doing anything. And then I get out there and this blows up in my face. Anyway, here I was thinking Will Neff was overreacting when his setup crapped the bed right there in front of him over in Austin. I know how he feels. Because, you know, I tried to add this in and it wouldn't see it. And then so I changed out to my no-name capture card and it works fine now. So it's the Elgato has been nothing but a complete dog turd since I bought it. They won't honor their warranty because I bought it on Amazon and I got it off of Amazon reseller, not Amazon knowingly. So they're like, we're not honoring your warranty. So if you're gonna look for a capture card, just skip right on over that fancy Elgato because they're not going to honor their warranty because they suck. They suck. Bro yapping. That's me. I'll shut up about it in a minute. I don't play any games. I make videos. I had like my thumbnail for the stream. I like that one. I've been using that one over. There's other things, you know, I do my research every morning about what's going on in the food world. And, you know, I've complained about Checkers not being very good, about Checkers cooking like literally hours ahead, which really just destroys their food. But they got a new CEO, so maybe they'll start doing better with that. But anyway, like I said, I'm only going to come on here for a few minutes because I've kind of screwed up and my mic crapped the bed on me. And then I was supposed to start at 8 o'clock and I'm a whole hour late. Kind of upset about that. For the 500th review, you should do every item of a fast food place in one video. I don't know how that would work. I mean, you think about doing those, but it really doesn't fit my format. Can someone ban Hill Guns? Why would I want to ban Hill Guns? What'd he do? Other than... yeah, that's true. Hill Guns, it's all right. Calm it down a little bit. I appreciate it. Hello, Tech. Super Dilly Pickle, how are you? Hill Guns, I see you out there. How's everybody on Twitch? Okay, Cat, how are you doing? A food challenge? I haven't done a food challenge in probably a year or so. I had audio problems. My this does not sound as good as this mic does, I bet. My Shure mic that they put a micro USB-C port in the back of it, and those things are fragile as hell. They've been nothing but a problem. Yeah, I'm going to get a video out before the weekend, or maybe on the weekend. I don't know. I've just kind of been taking it easy a little bit, getting things done. Hey, okay, Cat, all the way from Australia. How you doing, brother? Things are doing okay. My live stream here kind of crapped a bit on me a little bit just a little while ago, but I got it back together. I got my my mic. I don't know how that sounds if I get too close to the microphone or not. I guess I'll check it. X Paradox, you are the man. Thoughts on Wingstop, Caleb? I don't have a big problem with Wingstop. You know, I did their sandwich there, and their sandwich was okay. They cooked it to order for me. I could say that much for them. Yeah, I've been fine. My health is completely set back to normal. I'm on a weight loss campaign. I've lost 14.5 pounds as of today since about my birthday in April, and we're doing all right. Yeah, I'm just tore up about I haven't had that mic 6 months. I got to go back and get the original receipt for it. I don't know. I can't remember where I bought it from. If I bought it from Amazon, it's too late to send it back there. I'll deal with it. I'm glad things are doing good in Minnesota. Hey, Super Dilly Pickle. Yeah. Oh, man. Actually, I was thinking about that. You're talking about me visiting Will Neff in Austin. I was actually thinking about jamming out there in my car. I've got too many doctor appointments going on right now. I can't go for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and he'll be back in Los Angeles by then. But I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to send him a message and maybe discuss that, whether they would be willing to see me if I went to Austin or not and do a live. I could drive to Austin. That's not that far from here. It's only about 12 or 1,300 miles. I could do that. Yeah, they're probably going to deny the warranty because the plug actually fell out of its rattling around inside of it, Tim. That's what happened. And then it made it even worse when I tried to add my mic over here. It wouldn't add because I was using that Elgato capture card, that piece of dog crap, and it wouldn't recognize it for some unknown reason. I plugged it in and rebooted it like 1,500 times. I'd love to go out there and meet Will Neff and see him in person and meet Emaru. I'd love to see Emaru because she's in Austin too. I'm sure, and of course they know each other. And I've been live with Austin twice. I'm not live, but I've been like a guest appearance on Will Neff's twice, and once with Will Neff and Emaru. What did I do before I started making videos? Well, I've been a nurse for 36 years, and I've been making videos for over 5, now going on 6 years now. So I don't do this for a living. Making food reviews, there's absolutely no way you can make enough money to make a living. If you just barely, I have air conditioning out here. I have internet so I can live stream, but it pays for that and it pays for my food, but that's about it. I'm not complaining. It's what I picked. And I have people come to me and ask me if, they want to start, they want advice, and I'm like, don't do it. Pick something that nobody else has done. I saw how many channels you have, and I love the YouTube. Yeah, I've got 2 channels. The other one I pretty much ignored it. Nurses, nurses is a rough job. I'm telling you, it's a rough job. A lot of people can't do it. Yeah, Tim, I did it for a long time, and before that I cut meat in a grocery store. That's where I got my knife that I swing around. I bought that knife in 1979 from a R.H. Forstner rep at when I worked in a grocery store. Sure enough. Thoughts on Bojangles? They're okay. I'll stop there and eat their little chicken. They got like a chicken strip dinner. It's a little spicy for me, but I like them all right. I don't know if they cook to order. You know, I'm sure they do cook mostly to order. Do I have a Subway, Firehouse, or Jersey Mike's? I've done reviews on all three of them, and I have all three of them local to me. I've also done Jimmy John's a bunch of times. No, I didn't go to Nebraska for college. I went to Augusta College in Augusta, Georgia. That's where I went. Hill Guns. Have you ever had a craving for a specific meal from a fast food restaurant? Yeah, all the time. I'd like to go to Checkers right now and have their chicken strips, their fry seasoned chicken strips, but they botched it. The last couple times I went there, they botched it, and it wasn't very good, or they re-dropped them, and it's like eating shoe leather. So when someone does something to me, I tend not to go back for a long, long time, and I have not been to Checkers in quite a while. I could use. I mean, there's all sorts of food I want right now because I am on a diet. I am losing weight. I am down 14.5 pounds this morning. You can see it in my neck. I would like to lose another 25. So, yeah, I'm hungry all the damn time. The only time I get fast food is when I'm doing a video. Yeah. I'm trying, man. I'm you know, I would have been winding my live stream down now, except for my mic. I'm not going to go on about that mic anymore. I'm still pissed about that. Love it. I'd probably just buy another one and throw that in the trash or take it. I don't need two. You know, I could send that off to, you know, those guys that do repairs. I could send that off to him and get me a new one soldered on. I wonder what that would cost. I'll have to email him and ask him. That would be handy to have that done, because that's surface mount stuff. I don't have a setup for that, and that's a skill. Oh, see, I told you I'd shut up about the mic, and I'm still talking about it. What would you say your favorite food you ever reviewed, and your least favorite food? Well, Duncan crapped the bed on their tomato pesto sandwich, where they had stewed tomatoes in them, and Massey's Pizza is my absolute favorite, but second to that would be going to Culver's and having their Northwoods walleye in February. That would answer your question. Higsby. I've been doing fast food, and it's been keeping me irritable pretty much the whole time. Keep it up, man. You mean you're talking about Higsby? You mean you're doing reviews, or you're just eating fast food and it's driving you nuts? Haas, dude. Haas on Twitch. How are you doing, brother? It is good to see you. Oh yeah, I'm dieting. Salad. I feel better. Sometimes I get hungry and I'm not gonna fall over and eat terrible stuff. It is good to see you. I mean, I've been thinking about, I got a few more things to do over the next few weeks. I want to catch a time when they're in Austin together, and I'd like to drive out there for a day or so. I think that would be like a super cool thing to do, since I'm retired and I can do anything I want. I wonder how he would like that, or whether he would think that was too creepy, me driving all the way out there in my junk ass car. I don't want to go there. I'll die. Yeah, I think that's going to be over. I think that's going to be over by the time I get in, because I've got to get scoped 2 weeks from now. I've got a whole row of doctor's appointments, and after I'm done with that, I should be out of the medical treadmill for quite a while, because nothing's wrong with me. I'm fine now. I'll never know what happened to me. I mean, I thought I was dying there for a while. Really did. But it's nice of you to stop by, Haas. I was watching him this morning work out. I watched him over here before I left. I watch Will quite a bit, actually. Emaru every once in a while. You know, she mostly does cosplay and stuff, but you know, I like to listen to her. She's kind of funny sometimes. But Will, yeah, Will's my boy there. But yeah, tell him I'm actually toying with the idea of taking a road trip and just turn around and coming home after that. I thought I was talking to my wife. I ought to drive all the way to L.A., but that's a stretch all the way to L.A. And I think he goes to Austin occasionally, or quite a bit because of OTK. But yeah, thanks for stopping by there, Hoss. I appreciate it. I'm not going to run a real long live stream. My mic, if you hadn't seen earlier, died. My Shure mic that I love so much. This piece of crap, they put a USB, micro USB connector in it, and it's rattling around inside the mic. And you know they're not going to honor that warranty. Joe, weird question. Do you have any car? Do you have any car other than the old VW? Yeah, I've got several old VWs. I've got a 1991 Toyota pickup truck. I have 3 turbo diesel Jettas. I have a normal aspirated Golf. I have a 1993 Olds Cutlass Supreme convertible. But I'm particular to my diesel Volkswagens. I have a whole shop dedicated to making them run correctly. And I would not hesitate to jump in my car right now, grind it all the way to Austin, and grind it all the way back in one stretch. Not a bit of problem. I would not hesitate to do it. I'm sorry I'm getting behind over here on YouTube. I'm doing pretty good, Paula. Why do I always screw your name up? Yeah, well, nothing that really pays any good, Tim. He asked me what kind of healthcare jobs pay okay. Technical support in IT, working with the networking and stuff, because that's something that they need a lot of, because they do a really terrible job at it, especially where I came from. They only dust the equipment off and clean it when it starts overheating and shutting down. It's not good for it. Yeah, I only have 4 that are licensed and running. The other cars are all project cars or parts cars. I actually have more than 8. I have like 10 if you count the parts cars. I don't count parts cars. I may part out another one that's a project car. I've got a turbo diesel engine in the back that I just did the lower end on, and I'm going to put it together. And I'm going to put it, I've got another 89 Jetta like what I drive in my videos, except it's a little prettier. I'm going to put the turbo diesel in that. I bought it off a guy who didn't know how to fix anything. It's got like 10,000 things to fix on it, but it's going to be a nice, solid, pretty car when I'm done. But I want to run my old Jetta. I think it'll be fine. I'll run my wife's 91. It's a real pretty car too. It's in great shape. Oh, I have a car YouTube channel. I just have ignored it, and it's fallen into ruin because I haven't made a video in a year and a half where I've worked on my diesels. I was going to start it back up, but I like the food channel. It's, you know, it's hard to say. That's why. Hoss on Twitch. Who edits your videos? Me. I'm a one-man show, dude. Irk Shadow. Do you play golf, Joe? No, I do not. I don't play much of any games. Hey Tony. Hey Ace. Yeah, that's where I would do it. Hey, my brother John. Yeah, I wish I could solder surface-mounted devices. My nice, expensive Shure microphone, the USB-C plug is rattling around on the inside, so that's why I'm talking on my mic that I use on my videos, and it doesn't sound as good because that's a dynamic mic, or this is a dynamic mic, and this is not. Anyway, yeah, I tried to do it. It's just too much work. The food channel is a horrendous amount of editing, and the type of filming and editing you do working on the cars is completely different, and I've pretty much forgotten how to do it because it is very difficult. I end up breaking a lot of cameras because they fall over, and yeah, it's awful. I lost several $100s in cameras just breaking cameras working on the cars back then. Now I use the GoPros and it would be all right. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that mic. I have not decided. Maybe I can find a audio interface that doesn't use that USB plug for it. Maybe I can find one on eBay or something. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah, I could get Will. I guess Will could do my sneakadoodle bites for me. But then we'd have trouble arguing with each other. Me and Shadow Joe's not going to put up with that. Shadow Joe wants to take over, and it's just all I can do is keep him from doing it. Yeah, I'm going to send it. I'm going to do the repair program, even though it's still in warranty. They're not going to want to. They're going to say I broke it because it's got a crappy plug in the back. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't know how long it takes them to do it, but I'll be working on that tomorrow. I was going to do that tonight, but I wanted to go ahead and finish my live stream. But it took me forever to get my mic to work on here because, yeah, Haas. Just use the cheapest capture card you can find. The Elgato has turned out to be a total piece of crap from day one, and they won't honor their warranty at all. They're total losers. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm an hour late. You ever visited Mississippi? I've driven through Mississippi a number of times. The story I have about Mississippi, I was on a motorcycle drive in, what part of Mississippi was that? Somebody stole some stuff off my motorcycle while I was at a gas station. I was not happy. It screwed my whole trip and I had to come back, but I was like in my 20s when I did that. But yeah, I've been there. I used to drive through Mississippi all the time. When my wife was doing a residency at Galveston, Texas, I would drive back and forth every month. I would drive out there. So yeah, I've jammed through Mississippi dozens of times. I always try not to stop. I always make sure I have fuel before I cross the Mississippi line. That was on my motorcycle, no less. I had a R80 RT BMW, and that's what I drove for my car. Technical Austin Joe. First time catching your live stream. Well, I'm glad you came by. I'm sorry my audio is not what it normally is because my microphone shit the bed. There, I swore on my stream. But that's the way I feel about it. Yeah, I put over 100,000 miles on it. As a matter of fact, I sold it. I don't ride anymore. You see that? That is a 100,000 mile award from BMW for banging 100,000 miles out on a single motorcycle. I think when I sold it, I had around 140,000 on it. I drove it a lot. It was like my vehicle. All my lights on. I feel like I don't have all my lights on. Yeah, they're on. Oh, I know what's wrong. Belt's coming off too. There. That looks much better. I kept looking in the back and it looked so dark back there. Anyway. Yeah, Haas, is Will coming on tonight? Is he streaming late tonight? I'll check him out. I'll check him out when I leave here. I'm gonna be streaming probably for another 20 minutes or so, and I'm gonna go in and cry over my microphone a little bit and tell my wife my problems. Oh, it's movie night. I'll be there for that. I probably won't say anything, but I like to go out and see what kind of movies to watch because I watched a movie that kind of was just middle of the road. It's a John Woo movie called Killers. I watched that last night. It could have been a little bit better. I was kind of surprised that the fight scenes and the shooting scenes were a little bit crappy, a little bit weak. You know, like I watch this guy, and they stick a hand grenade between his legs on a motorcycle and have it explode in slow motion. All it did was catch him on fire. It should have blown his whole torso off. And I'm like, what? What kind of crap was that? Anyway, that was kind of a disappointment. I did kind of like the movie. It got a little slow a couple times. Anyway, let me jump back over here. I'm getting behind. Do I travel at all? I have not traveled since I retired. As soon as I retired, I got sick, and now I'm better. And I'm kind of, I'm actually feeling feisty enough to jump in my Jetta and jam it all the way out to Austin, I could do that in one stretch. Go on and do a live for an hour or so, get in my car, drive back home. That would be like super cool. Yeah, I like driving my cars. Anyway, Leland, thank you. You're welcome for the birthday shout outs. Yeah, those have actually gotten under control. They were out of control for a while, and I think what I did really helped, and I got it done. Yeah, you didn't know I was a bike rider. Yeah, oh, I love John Wick 5 is coming, and then the ballerina is coming. Oh yeah, we're waiting on that. Ashton Kutcher was not in that. This was all shot in France. When you're talking about killers, it was not Ashton Kutcher. No, wrong one. Have you ever made a trip to Sturgis? Yes, I have. I rode my bike out to Sturgis once. Long time ago. I guess the longest BMW people like to brag about how far they drove nonstop. My claim to fame was Tucson, Arizona to Augusta, Georgia in 29 hours, point to point, and that's figuring in all the time zones and everything. That's my longest one. I think it was 2,700 it's 1,770 miles, point to point. Yeah, I did that in one run. I got a 6.5 gallon marine tank and bungeed it down to my back seat, plumbed it into my fuel system, so I only had to I blow that out first, petcock it off, and run the rest of my fuel so I could run 400 miles without stopping on a motorcycle. That's how I did that. Didn't think about what happened if I dropped the bike with all that gasoline. That would have been like nightmare. You changed your username to Shadow Joe. Shadow Joe may not like that. I'm kind of afraid of him. He's getting out of control. Have ever been to Louisiana? Oh yeah, I've been to Louisiana and ate seafood there. I appreciate it. I'm not a VW technician. I work just mostly on Mark IIs, which ran from 1985 to 1992, I think. I work on those, and I also worked on Mark I's. Mark I's are pretty much Mark IIs, with a few differences in suspension and stuff. The stream's doing better. It started off pretty bad. My mic died and all that. I've only been on 33 minutes. Oh yeah, I love it out west. Cats. I love it out west. Higsby, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Helping out my frustration over my dead mic. I'm gonna have to send it back for repair. That's all there is to it. I call him up. Or I don't have to call him up. I think I was actually. You can see it on my computer screen back there on my back computer behind me. I was starting the process of sending it back. No, I don't need a new mic. I'll get that taken care of. I just don't like using this mic for live streams. It doesn't sound as good because you can hear all the background noise and stuff, and it sounds echoey, or at least I think it does. I have it right up to my face talking, so maybe it's not quite so bad. But I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody, blah, 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 everything does. See, I'm getting hungry because I'm starving. You cannot lose weight because at some point you're going to get hungry, and you're just going to have to accept that and deal with it. I'd like to visit Japan too. Yeah, I'd like to visit. You know where I'd really like to go? Is South Korea. That seems like such an interesting place. I believe I could go there. It's kind of expensive to fly over there. I think it's up to around $2,000 for a round trip. 14-hour run that is in an airplane. I don't know what I would do if 14 hours locked into an airplane. I would probably jump out the window. What's my favorite top Top 3 movies. Well, coming right to mind, I would say Fury. I like John Wick 1 and John Wick 2. That's 3, isn't it? I can't wait to see Ballerina. I think that's going to be good. That's really going to be good. Yeah. I'm from I don't know. I'm from Ohio. That's really not north. That's Midwest or Mideast or something. Really? I have a friend of mine who was raised in there and comes from South Korea. She just came back and forth. She came back having trouble speaking English because she'd been speaking Korean for 3 or 4 weeks. But yeah, she sent me a few shots from back there. It looks interesting. It's a lot more compact. People are a lot closer together. I play games. Yeah, I played. Did I ask me if I played games growing up? Oh yeah, I used to game a lot. I haven't gamed in probably 3-4 decades now. I used to play Command and Conquer, and strategy games is my thing. Did I have any good snacks this week? No, not really. Mostly my salads. I lived for my salads because I still have tomatoes coming fresh out of the garden. Another reason I can't bomb out to Austin right now because I got to wait for my garden. It's going to last about 3 more weeks, and before I harvest everything completely, and then I'll go out there. Plus, I've got the medical crap I got to get through. Don't look forward to it. Don't look forward to getting scoped. Don't look forward. I don't want to talk about getting scoped because I got a story about that. Anyway, what else? What other kind of questions am I missing over here? Land peeing. That's a nice name. Get back to your homework, man. I appreciate you stopping and saying hello and seeing us. Paul, I've never done mukbangs. A live eat. Yeah, I should. Maybe I should do a live eat. Maybe I'll do that on my next stream. I'll try that. Yeah, I've been scoped once. I'm getting scoped again because all sequelae of what happened during the first part of this year. But the thing is, I'm going to get scoped. They're not going to find anything, and I'm never going to know why I got sick. I think I had some sort of a virus that attacked my mucosa because I had all sorts of weird-ass symptoms that just made me nuts. Already partially nuts. You go to school in Ohio. Well, I'm from Ohio. Was raised east of Columbus, and my people are near Marietta right now, and I eat them. And if you're going to school in Ohio, then you Lan, should know where Massey's Pizza is. You should. Do you know that? Yeah, Sammy. There's a lot of places I want to go. It's just like, do I really want to go there right now? I actually know some people there. I don't know if they'd put me up or not. Yeah. Oh, you want to know a Hall Half Demon? Yeah, I know exactly what kind they are. They're big beef. They're big beef. Me and the bugs have really enjoyed eating them. My mom was raised tomatoes commercially years ago before she died, and that was the variety, was big beef. In my garden right now, I have sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. I had squash, they're gone, and I have tomatoes. I have big beef tomatoes. So that's if you want to know what the variety was. I need to try get a better variety because the bugs are just like decimate these things, and no matter how much I spray them, how I treat them, I still get worms. So they're pretty susceptible to disease. The big beef are, but they have a good flavor, and I like them. It's sweet pea. Yeah, peas are good, but I don't want to have to pick them out of the pod. That's too much work. Yeah, it's the money part. Miku. Yeah, I love to travel too. I like driving, actually. I like driving long distance. That's why I don't know what made me think about doing that, because, Will had talked like, oh, maybe we'll fly out here. Yeah, there's nothing to see out here, Will. But Austin, yeah, to meet both of those two people in person, yeah, I would die. I like I would like stop breathing and they'd have to like pound my chest a little bit. I think that would be a cool ass thing to do, because I like the act of driving, but once I get there, I'm ready to turn around and come back. Yeah, peas, I just buy frozen peas. I love peas, man. I turn into one. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I love. Peas I can eat. They're on my diet. I got to be careful about how many black olives I eat, because they can put weight on you if you're not careful. You should try the show called Boys. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a YouTube channel or a movie? I grew tomatoes this year called Great White Blue, and it was the best tomato I've ever had. Interesting. There are so many varieties of tomatoes. There's supposed to be a big beef out there that's more resistant to disease. I'd like to try that out. Shout out, please. King Curry, shout out. Is that good enough? And if y'all want to Garden by the Yard channel. Gardening is fantastic. Yeah, I've not been watching gardening channels. I need to get a good tomato that has a good flavor, resistant to disease like fungus, and resistant to insects, that tastes good, that's not real tough, because the packing tomatoes for resale are usually real tough and flavorless. Do I generally eat healthy outside of my videos? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't have any choice right now. Like I say, I'm on a weight loss campaign. I weighed in at 218.6 this morning. That's the lowest I've weighed probably in 30 years. And I'm going down to I want to weigh 185, but I'm not sure if I'll make it there. I'll be happy to get to 190. You can see in my neck isn't as fat. I mean, my jowls are starting to disappear. Sweet. Oh, it's called Boys. Boys? I mean, yeah, I did see that. I know exactly what you're talking. They got a new episode out yet? Yeah, I watched all the Boys. I thought that was done. Yeah, I watched the Boys. Yeah, they're weird, man. Weird. I watched the Boys. Absolutely. Now you refresh my memory. That's the way to go. Maybe I'll watch that when I get home. I'm probably going to be fretting over this mic till about 3 in the morning. I wish I could solder it back in, but I really can't, because I know what's involved. I watch a lot of channels that do surface mount soldering, and I could get this fixed. I'm just not sure how much it would cost. Yeah, I know exactly what. Yeah, I've watched Boys. I just wonder if there was a new one out. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Kat, I agree 100%. I'm on the same page with you. Chicken fried rice for dinner. It was awesome with peas in it. Oh yeah, I like to get ramen. It's got a lot of sodium in it, but I like ramen. And put it, you crack some eggs in it, and get bok choy. You get cook your bok choy first, and put bok choy in it. That makes it really good. If you ever had that, try some bok choy. Because you can keep it in your refrigerator, man. It keeps for 2 or 3 weeks before it completely decapitates on you where you can't use it. That's why I like bok choy. A French guy. Well, thank you very much. That's a very nice thing to say. From Joe's stream. Do I have a P.O. box? Absolutely, I do. Just check. It's P.O. Box 52, Fairmount, Georgia 30139. That's my P.O. box if you want to know. Otherwise, and if you didn't get that, then it's in any of my video descriptions. I'll put it in here. P.O. Box 52, Fairmount, Georgia 30139. There. That's for Twitch. It's actually in the description on this stream on YouTube. Oh yeah, I bet you fried rice. I love fried rice. I just can't have too much fried rice right now because it will put weight on you. Peanut butter and ramen? Really? Man, that don't sound right. I don't know if I'd even try that. Corn and ramen is good. Oh yeah. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make me some ramen and put some frozen corn in it. See, I'm hungry because I'm going to eat when I get home because I haven't had, well, I have eaten. I had breakfast and I had something around 3 o'clock this afternoon, but I haven't eaten anything since. You watch my videos. I appreciate that, Miku. I need to make more videos. I just have this feeling, it's just uninspiring out there right now. There's just so much uninspiring food. I would like to do the most inspiring thing is the Marco's Margarita Pizza. Except, when I do my videos, I buy 4 of everything. So I'm going to have 4 margarita pizzas with me on a starvation diet. You know how that's going to go, right? You're going to like bomb my diet. Or I'm just going to have to let it sit and just look at it, let it go bad. Make my wife eat it all. I don't know what the most disgusting combinations of foods are. Whenever I think of disgusting food, I always think of Dunkin'. I don't think those guys are right in the head. Do you put peanut butter in cola? No. Here's my cola right here. Aussie snacks are the best. I don't have no Aussie snacks. They probably are pretty good. Vince Hoffman, thank you very much. I've never played the escape game before, Bug. No, I have not. Peanuts and Coca-Cola. Peanuts, not peanut butter. Oh, peanut in your Coca-Cola. You know what I think about that? I would be so afraid I would choke and aspirate on that and die. Half demons probably laughing. Yeah, that's true. Just peanuts. I eat peanuts with my Coca-Cola, but let them float around in there? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I could. The problem is food reviews. I had a kid. I guess I assume he's a kid. Wanted to start doing food reviews, and my advice is, it looks easy, but it's not, and it is extremely saturated field of videos to do, and because of the length of the video and the even with my channel, you don't make much money. I mean, if you're thinking you're gonna have to take a long time to even get enough to pay for your food, because of a 9 or 10 minute video is not going to pull that much revenue just because YouTube pays per minute. Eggs and mustard? Now that doesn't sound bad. Boiled eggs and mustard. Yeah, you gotta. What I did was made my videos. There's so much trouble to make. Nobody in their right mind, except maybe me, would do it. For a video that you're gonna yield maybe 30 to 40 bucks on a good day on YouTube, I'll spend 40 bucks. Well, I put it on TikTok, and they kind of help out a little bit too. But I'll spend anywhere from 20 to 40 bucks on the food. I'll spend all day filming, another day and a half editing the video. Ain't nobody gonna do that. I do, because I think it's cool. I'm not in it for the money, but I get enough revenue in all of the videos that keeps the lights on in my little setup out here and pays for the food. So it's not a negative thing. Why don't I want sponsors? I don't want sponsors in my video. I had a good sponsor offer today. I'm actually thinking about it. Canon sent me one. It was going to give me they didn't say what kind of camera, but they give me a camera if I review it. Or no, not review it, but promote it in my video. And I'm like, ooh, that is tempting to scab a free camera. Hell yeah. But I still don't want to put it in my video. And then someone was going to sell me, I had another offer for to do an ad, was for an electric, what was that? Electric leaf blower. I get to keep the leaf blower. Yeah, Canon's a good brand. I'm surrounded by Canons. I'm talking into a 90D right now. I would love to change them all out for mirrorless cameras. But yeah, they're the best hardware I've got. Now Elgato capture cards, they're pretty much dumpster fodder as far as I'm concerned. Like can you tell any difference between now as far as video and audio quality from my live stream last week? That's my big question, because I'm running on a $20 capture card right now because the Elgato would not recognize my mic. Yeah, I just don't know. I just hate putting stuff like that in my stuff. Food sponsors, no, I'll never do food sponsors. I can't stand those. In fact, I'll quit watching a video if someone starts trying to sell me some sort of health food crap. Yeah, I know what cameras cost. My 90D camera body cost me like $800 or $900. No, it cost me $1,200, and plus I spend another $600 on the lens, because I use a 10x22. I don't use kit lenses. I have three 10x22 lenses. I have a SL2 and SL3 there. Yeah, I love my cameras. I should do a video with no edits. Hey, that would be okay. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be interested in that, because there's a gazillion people out there doing videos with like minimal to no edits. You know how long it would take me to edit a video with no B-roll, no annotations like lettering and stuff like that, no music, no slow-mo, no nothing, just do the talking part? About 2 hours for me to edit that. With all the B-roll music, it takes me 12 to 14, sometimes 16 hours to edit that. That's the difference. So yeah, it's tempting. How's life in the oh so elusive Fairmount, Georgia? Pretty good, not bad. I get all my music. OK Cat asked me where I get my music. I get it on Epidemic right now. I move around from provider to provider, but Epidemic has been the deepest well of music so far. I would love to get submissions from real artists. I've used a couple of them, people, but I'm pretty picky about my music, what it should sound like. Do you use Adobe to do my? No, I use Vegas Pro. I'm on version 22. I started at version 13, so I've been using Vegas a long time. It's gotten pretty stable actually, but I don't use Adobe. I don't want to use. I want a perpetual license where like I pay for it, and it's that version 22 is mine forever, and it works forever. Non-editing is what you do on live streams. Yeah. The first time I tried to do a food review on a live stream, I didn't know what to do. I kept wanting to spin it on a spinning table, but you really can't. But I appreciate that. What else we got? What about chocolate chip cookies dipped in ketchup and mustard? No, doesn't even sound good. Do I like tacos? I love tacos. I mean, I'll even eat tacos at Taco Bell. I like their party pack, and go buy some sour cream somewhere. That's the way to go. Sammy boy, where's my boy from Ohio? It's Sammy. I'm coming to Ohio soon too. I've got about 3 more weeks of this medical treadmill to get through. I'm going to come to Ohio, and then I'm going to plot a trip to Austin if they're amiable to me actually walking into their studio and doing a live stream, not one of these picture-on-picture jobs. What limited time fast food item do you miss the most? Oh, that's easy. Culver's Northwoods Walleyes limited time offer. It's only on for about 3 or 4 weeks in February every year during Lent. Opinion on pickles. I'm a pickle man. I love pickles. Aldi's pickle spears are some of the better pickles out there. I don't know who makes them for them, but they're good. I love I keep saying I'm going to get merch and don't do it. This is what I want my t-shirt. I'm going to get my t-shirts made somewhere local, and I'm going to sell them, and I'm going to package them and ship them and do all that myself. I'm not going to farm that out to somebody else. I'm going to do all my own merch by hand. I believe in doing everything myself. Like my cars, everything myself. My videos, one-man show. That's how it works. Have you set up a collab with Meat and Snuffy? No, I have not. I've actually chatted them in their streams, and they say they're going to send somebody and get with me, but I haven't heard anything from them. Yeah, I would do not do Meat and Snuffy, but I would like to have some sort of a collab with them. Maybe not doing food, maybe just talk to them a little bit, because both of them are quite interesting to me. I like to ask them about what they do and why they do it. That's what I want to know. How do you get into prestige fast food journalism? I don't know. Is that what I do? If I do I do prestige? I don't know. Kate, I appreciate it. Back at you. Love you too. I love you all. Vince Hoffman. Soft shells are good. I like sour cream, and I could get a sour cream taco. I want to do a meetup at Massey's. Y'all want to come to Pataskala Massey's? We'll do a meetup there. And I'll get on live stream if there's enough people. If here's what it is. If y'all want to do a meetup at Massey's Pizza, send an email to my channel email and say you're willing to do it. If there's enough people, we'll get it together, and I'll do an email list, and we'll get together and do it. And I'll buy the pizza. How's that? That's what I want to do. So yeah, if I get a whole ass load of emails, then we'll be working to make one happen. But I'm not going to let the thing go into Austin slide by if they're willing. I want to make this a thing. Of course, you won't get a video all week because I'll be damn driving all week and I'll be dead. But that'll be all right. And then you people on Twitch don't know my channel email. Let me send it to you. joeishungrychannel at gmail.com. There. So you're invited too. Oh, don't put the @ sign in there for me. I'm a little slow in the head. I think people would buy merch. I want to get a t-shirt that doesn't cost a lot. I want this t-shirt. I got to get this brand t-shirt and then get somebody that'll ink in bite test engage with these colors as vibrant as they are. So and you can wash it. I've literally washed this 1,000 or probably up to 14 or 15 washes now, and they're still on there. 150 people watching? There's 53 people on YouTube, and there's 98 people on Twitch watching. I want to make them, and I'm gonna be the one that transacts them, because it used to be in the old days it was hard to do transactions with people money wise, but now it's a breeze. I mean, you got Venmo, you got Cash App, you got there's a whole bunch of them. You have PayPal. PayPal takes money from you though. They take a cut. Zelle, I have all those actually. I'm curious. I'll see. I want to find some place that I can actually look at them before they make a run and make them all, because I don't want to sell people crap, and I don't want to get like 200 t-shirts that I'm embarrassed to sell anybody laying around here either. And that's why I don't trust any third party to do it. I just don't trust them. I know there's a place over there, and I know there's a place in Georgia that'll do it, local, that'll do a good job. That I never did follow up with. I'm sorry, I'm reading stuff. I need a little more Diet Coke to prop up my cortisol level here. Oh, it's 10:10. I've been on for an hour. That's what I'm thinking. There's a local one in Cartersville, but I just don't know about him. I think he might want a little too much for him. It's like I say, I've got to be able to sell him cheap enough, because I just can't, I don't think a t-shirt is worth 35 or 40 bucks. I think that's just insane. And he's one of pretty large. I was talking to a guy in Cartersville, just right up the street from here, and I was wanting him to can you make a couple just so I can see what they look like? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Here's something, I like, no. I don't need to buy 200 or 300 t-shirts that I think are crap. But we'll see. Dalton, yeah, I know where Dalton is. I've done reviews out of Dalton. What has been your favorite meal you've reviewed on this channel? Oh, it's always Massey's Pizza. I like their subs. I also like the Northwoods Walleye. Is one of my favorites. They're pretty damn good. That's at Culver's, I'm sorry. Would you ever do fan mail unboxing video? Kenny, I've done fan mail unboxing videos. Example of one there. 2 there. That's with my P.O. box. I will, if somebody sends me something, I open it in one of my videos. Over here, my chicken leg all the way from China. I love that thing, man. That thing is wonderful. It was an unboxing. That's if you wanted to know. Yeah, I love to do unboxings. That's why I got the P.O. box to begin with. Because I've always thought unboxing things were cool. I would have done it live on the live stream, but I felt like if somebody went to the trouble to send me something, that I ought to put it in a video that a lot of people are going to see. Look at that. You see my hamburger back there? See that hamburger? That was sent to me. And I don't know who sent it. Probably in about 3 or 4 weeks, Jeff. To Massey's Pataskala. You see that Burger King back there? That was shipped to me in my P.O. box. I did a box opening for that. I love doing box openings. I do not open them until I am in front of the camera, so I cannot fake the reaction of getting something. And so those are always distress me a little bit because they're hard to edit because I can't plan my moves between the cameras. And it looks choppy when I edit it. But Joe, there's a Massey's Kitchen in Signal Mountain, Chattanooga. It is not the same thing. Massey's Pizza is a chain that's only in Ohio, Central Ohio, with one Massey's at Pawleys Point in Hilton Head, South Carolina. That's not the same thing. That's just somebody with the same name. Write your name or users' names in your items, people. Yeah. Will Neff, another mail-in right there. Will Neff's hot sauce. Where is it? I keep one out just for him. I still have a sealed one. Yeah, Will Neff. That's Will Neff's hot sauce. They sent it to me. I opened one up and I taste tested it. I don't know what it's in the refrigerator, but this is a sealed one, and I'm not going to open it because it's very prized. When someone goes to the trouble of sending me something into my P.O. box, it has a very special meaning to me, and this is the same. It always has a very special meaning to me that he sent that, so I keep that. I'll have that around as long as I'm making videos. Now look, my little man, little Joe here, I think she got the hair too gray. That's the only thing I didn't like about that, is the hair is too gray. Let me put these guys back in their little spot here so they didn't fall down on the floor again. There. Will Neff hot sauce. You are right. What else we got over here? Let's see about what other kind of questions am I missing. Yeah, I'll let you know. Send Jeff, if I get some people to send me some emails so I can kind of keep them in a group, and then I can let you know when I'm coming up, and we'll meet up. Bring my sister with me. So my sister is like a macro vegetarian. There's nothing she can eat there, so we'll all pig out right in front of her. She might even be watching this. I don't know if my brother John's still watching. I'm over the mic thing now. I'm done with it. I'll just buy another one and throw it at somebody when they go down the street. Bastards. A macro vegetarian. Well, it's kind of like it's a very extreme. Very extreme. Oh yeah, she went on another diet once, and I broke her diet. Here, I don't think I can. She's been on this for a couple of years now. She has gone. Yeah, she doesn't eat any processed food, any oil, anything like that at all. No meat, nothing. They're a lot healthier. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not doing it. I'm doing good. I'm almost not eating hardly any meat right now, except when I do a video. That's the only reason I have not done that margarita pizza, because I know I'm going to like it. I know I'm going to like that margarita pizza. And it's just going to be a problem. Now, when I go to Massey's, hell, I'm going to pig out. Screw that. I ain't going to drive like 650 miles one way just to not eat pizza. Hell yeah. But yeah, so you got my channel, y'all got my channel email. It's in my description right down below, so that's good. I don't know. I mean, lately, you think okay, Cat, you don't think you could live without meat? I don't know. Lately, because I'm not really eating much meat, I probably could, but I'm not even going to think about it because I don't want to. Oh no, the jerky, I forgot about the jerky. No, I did do that, and I gave it a score and everything. The jerky, I did. That's not true. That's actually I can't remember which video it's in, but I did. Phantom, yeah, sure enough. Fantermine 7977. Joe Bart's the man. Hey, I would do a live with Joe Bart. All he's got to do is say the word, and I'll do whatever I got to do to get over there and be done. Oh, I'm always going to like meat. I was a meat cutter, after all. Probably what I'm going to do when I get home. I'm going to eat something, because I'm damn hungry right now. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, let me see. That's perfect. Yeah, that was just my follow-up to my question on that. And McDonald's got some things coming out that I'm waiting on that I don't know when we're going to see. Has anybody out there heard when they're going to have the Big Arch Burger? When is it coming to this country? I know it's going to Canada, but does anybody know out there? Also, the Chicken Big Mac is coming to the U.S. soon. I don't know when that's going to happen. That's coming. Yep. No sneakadoodle stacks in the shop? No, actually there's not. I mean, I'll hold out. I'll drink my Diet Coke. Get a little caffeine to make me, and a little bit of carbonated beverage will make me, my stomach think it's being fed for a few minutes. I had coffee, but my Ditch Witch cup, I think it's leaking. It was like dripping all over the place a while ago. The Arch Burger is available this week in the U.S. It is? Are we sure about that? Then that's going to be my next. That'll be my review. Yeah, I'm going to do the big Arch Burger. Hell yeah, I'm not. I just heard that it was coming to the U.S., but I didn't see it because I was reading an article about it today. I was like doing some background work on some stuff. You know, I like to know things about chains and why they act the way they do and stuff. Like Checkers. Checkers has a new CEO. I didn't know that. But these CEOs, like, they play musical chairs from company to company, and hopefully they'll do some good for Checkers. Because I'm telling you the truth, they're not been doing very good lately, and I like Checkers. I mean, they've been cooking their burgers and stuff too far ahead. Yeah, it's Chicago and Canada. Yeah, I saw. I had my hopes up there for a minute, Sam. Oh well. I don't know when the chicken Big Mac's coming. I want to do the chicken Big Mac. I mean, I guess I could order all the parts and have them put it together, and it would be the same thing. But well, that seems like a lot of trouble. Yeah, Tim says, let's quit all the fast foods. The prices are too high, and it's probably bad for you anyway. Service is bad. I keep hoping things will turn around. Hey, Nick, how you doing, brother? I see your comments every week. I have not reviewed In-N-Out yet because they're all at least 1,000 miles away from me. I can't. They're too far away, unfortunately. I want to do In-N-Out Burger. I'll just have to come to Canada or Chicago. Chicago's closer. Yeah, they've gotten astronomical on their prices on fast food. Some of these burgers, like this last, what was this Arby's thing that I did? The one that Food Bra or whatever, he wouldn't even eat it because it smelled bad. Yeah, did you see how thin those damn chicken breasts were? They must have made 3 slices out of a chicken breast. I don't know how they did that. But yeah, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. The bra, man. Yeah, somebody told me he had reviewed it and wouldn't even eat it. He sat there and cried and carried on for a half hour about it. Catch a day flight out of Atlanta for In-N-Out in Chicago. Yeah, I could do that. In-N-Out's not in Chicago, are they? You can get a Chicago hot dog. Yeah. How'd I have to total? I'd have to use one camera and do it like a regular review. You got that right, brother. Vince, they should build one in Fairmount. In-N-Out should put one in Fairmount. Abso-freaking-lutely. Anyway, so what else is good going on? I'm still healthy. I'm not having any problems anymore. I'm losing weight. I can see it in my face. It makes me happy to see that. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. Labor Day weekend coming up too. Yep. I've just got all this medical crap I got to swim through over the next 3 or 4 weeks, and then I'm free at last. All that big $1,000 million work up for nothing because I'll never know what happened to me. No, it's all right, Phantom. It's all right, you know. We all don't, everybody has days that are not as good as they could be. I went through 2 or 3 months of it, you know. I worked all these years and retired, and I'm like thinking, well, crap, I retire, and I'm going to be dead soon, you know. That's going to suck. I don't even get to have fun. But God still loves me. I'm here. Anyway, I'm reading comments. I'm sorry if I'm pausing. We or I can see it in your face. I appreciate that, Higgs. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all more than anything. I think I need to clip this short, call it a night, put this stuff away, take that Elgato capture card and throw it across the parking lot. And but the video quality is fine. That's the biggest thing I want to know, is my video quality the same as it always has been, because I'm using a different video, a capture card. Good. Well, thank you. Thank you, Robo Baggins. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. I appreciate it, everybody. I am going to call this stream to an end here in a minute and tell y'all good night. And I appreciate y'all coming by and putting up with me bitching about my hardware dying and starting an hour late because of it. We'll figure something out for the mic. I'll look at my stream, my playback on my stream, and see how crappy the audio is with my regular video mic here. But peace out. Tell Will I said hey. I still have his sauce, and I do have, yeah, that dude stuff. That stuff's long gone. Yes. Anyway, let me call this stream and tell me good night. Good night, everybody. Let me find all the buttons to stop all this stuff here. YouTube, you have a good night. This is the end.